Okay, it is Saturday, April 4th. This is my view. 8:39 in the morning. Right over there is where I'm going. Not just to where the weeds are, just past the weeds. So that means I'm going to have to come all the way around the point here. And okay, so there's the kayak. I've got 2 spinning rods and 2 casting rods. Right over there's Kalawasi Island, and I believe straight across over there is Kalawasi Creek. If it's not there, it's back that way. Tide is going out. So yeah. By the grace of God and good friends, I was given a pass to be able to get on a private dock, private boat ramp. The governor has shut down all public ones. And while I pose probably absolutely no risk to fish in general, it's something that's kind of turned into a hobby that I'm enjoying. And more than that, it's stress relieving. And it's exercise. And let me tell you, when the wind's blowing down this river, it's a lot of exercise. And the tide's going out, and I'm trying to go the other way. Oh yeah. So, in any case, sorry about the finger on the lens. If you're not familiar with where this is exactly at, that's right there is a Colleton River, and it kind of goes up that way and turns into the Okeechobee River. Now everyone in Michigan and elsewhere would call it Okeechobee, but it's Okeechobee here. If you go downstream about 2 miles that way is Sawmill Creek, where I usually go in at, but that's a public ramp and you can't go in. And I don't know, this virus thing, I don't know what to think. So anyways, launch my kayak and say a prayer. Actually, I'm gonna say a prayer and launch my kayak for good fishing, safety, blessings for myself and my family. Not myself first, but my family and my friends. I have no problems being last in that prayer. And there's several of you that need help that I would gladly give some of my blessings to have the Lord bless you in my stead. He's richly blessed me. But I don't think it's a zero-sum game. I don't think there's only so many blessings to be had. I wish everyone a sense of security and hope and safety and good health. I'll close this with this. Bye. Okay, here I am on a little estuary. Well, it's actually a lot bigger than the other ones. That's the backside of Belfair Plantation right there. Yeah, that. And it's kind of windy. Not really. It's the breeze. It's 11:39. It's headed almost low tide completely. There's still probably a little bit more draining to be done. A lot of fish jumping, but not a whole bunch of bait. Like I said on an earlier segment, I'm probably going to be stitching all these together. This is because I was blessed with some good friends that watched out for me and let me get a pass to the private dock that they have in their community. I don't want to be blowing somebody up and getting hate mail and all that stuff sent to them, or to ruin this opportunity that I've been given, so I'll just leave it at that. But I just wanted you to be able to see this estuary in the salt flat, salt marsh. Well, the world is panicking. The human world is panicking. The animal world is going on about their day. So those are some of the big dollar homes on the backside facing the Colleton River. That would be the Colleton River right there, and that's either Spring Island or Kalawasi. I'm thinking it's Spring Island. Kalawasi would be back around that way. And anyhow, just grateful that I have the opportunity to be out here splashing around. As you can see, I've got 4 different types of rigs out here in front of me, and just hoping that one of them will get me on a fish, and not an oyster bed like that. Kind of crazy, huh? Back out a little bit. Kloof mud. And if you stand in that, you'll be up to your knees in mud in no time. And you'll lose your shoes trying to get up out of it. Right now, the old depth finder has got me setting in about 1.5 feet, 2 feet of water. And I'm just kind of figuring that the bait fish are being chased up into these shallow waters, and the predator toothy fishes, either the redfish or speckled trout, are up here after them, and I'm after them. So that's kind of the way it works. Wow. COVID-19. I don't know that my grandkids or my kids will ever even see this video. I don't know if any of your kids or grandkids will see this video. But from the bottom of my heart, I apologize for the financial decisions that have been made that have possibly seriously altered your way of life, your freedoms, your finances. I asked you to remember in the coming years, if this stays anywhere accessible, that there's people that need to have a reckoning. There are people that need to be held accountable for this. Our politicians. And I'm not just talking about Schumer and Schiff and Nadler and Schumer, Pelosi, all the dirtbag Democrats. I'm talking about some of the dirtbag Republicans that have sat back, act like that they're a conservative, not a Republican, a conservative, constitutional conservative, and as soon as they get to Washington, they hit K Street and they've got their hands out getting greased. And they don't care what's happening to the rest of us. And kids, grandkids, future generations, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I voted throughout my life so far, not straight Republican. I wanted to know what they were talking about. I wanted to know who they were and what they stood for. And it's been quite disappointing to hear what they said they stood for and what they actually stand for. There's some phenomenal times right now happening in history. We have a president that has acted quicker and more rapidly than any other president in my lifetime to try to protect the government, or the American people from this evil that has been laid on us. I don't want to go so far to say it's intentional, but I'll tell you what, it's awfully convenient, and if it isn't, I never drift too far away as I drift down this estuary. I assure you, mentally, I don't drift too far away from the truth that communists lie. And I believe their stories about what is happening, what happened, and how it happened are all lies. So does that mean that it was intentional and they set it on purpose? I can't go that far. But I can tell you that they knew it. They didn't say nothing, and they could have, and they didn't, and they should be held responsible. So all this is happening all right now in this period of my life where, and now the Democrats are talking and setting up committees to investigate how rapidly it was done, and there's videotape of them saying that he was being reactionary. He's being a racist for doing what he did, shutting the border down, stopping Chinese immigration or people from coming into the country from China, that it was racist. There's all kinds of documentation that Donald Trump has done what he thought was best for this country. And now they're this is going to be the next round. So, while all this is going on, our country is drifting sideways away from God and away from our founding principles, from anything that is even conceivable to be handed off to future generations, from the way that we were created and set up as a constitutional republic, representative republic, not a democracy. That's what they want. They say they want a democracy, and that's where the majority wins. And that's because they know that they control California and New York, and they could control everybody else's votes just with those. So, I don't know, I'm kind of rambling here. Really concerned. I'm concerned, but I'm grateful at the same time. So I'm going to stop this here and get this put away and see if I can't bend a rod with a fish on it and see what's going on out here. Here shortly I'll be paddling in and going back up to the boat ramp and throwing this on the ramp or on the car and trailer and heading back home. Yeah, that. Thoughts off the nose of a boat.